Right, just making a video, and this goes to Boris Johnson, the Queen, and Donald Trump. So you're all the powers that be, and you think that with having that great power that you'd be doing good things, but really you're trying to divide us all and cut us off from even liking one another. But you need to come correct and stop playing Satan's game because there's more people than the powers that be, and we together united are more powerful than your smaller percentage of the powers that be. And just want to get a few things off my chest really. That number one, you've got all the drill music these days, so that's being advertised everywhere about sitting in a trap with heroin and crack. This is going out to all the young kids, by the way, and it's not been banned from being allowed on any media. And you've got kids running around selling crack and heroin, and it's all an ulterior motive because these days nobody wants to be in prison and spaces are empty, so they think, right, what can we do here? Oh, we'll allow it, we'll govern it, and we'll get all these young kids to live that way and go to prison and live with all the drill guys and end up doing the stuff in there and never getting out. So that's number one. You've got the powers to do something about that, but you don't seem to be doing nothing. You just want a third world war. But good will always win over bad, so whatever you're doing, God will always have the upper hand, and you need to turn to him really, because what you're doing is pathetic really. Makes me laugh. Now, I spoke to someone today who's quite intelligent, and he reckons a third world war is on the cards because of you guys. Now, I like to think otherwise and think good will always win over bad. And you guys are probably too scared to even finalise a decision like that because we as the people will run all over you. Spoke to a very intelligent guy today. Also, another thing, in America, chickens. Lucky enough, I'm vegetarian. Have been for 4 years, so I don't have this problem. But chickens are being injected with something. Can't remember exactly what it is, and they live to a month. What they do from born to a month onwards, they're massive because of this injection, and then basically that's all they live for is a month because of this injection. So what you're doing is drugging chickens and not letting them live their natural life. And then people are eating them chickens and the bones are not hard. So normal chickens, when people eat normal chicken, which I don't, thank God, thank you God, the bones are hard. But these chickens, the bones are soft. So I know hands down that in my life I've ate chicken and the bones have been soft, you can eat them. And I know that I've done that. And this is because of what the powers that be have done. And now, if that's happened, then what effect is that having on us as human beings? And I can imagine Donald Trump, the Queen, Boris Johnson sitting around eating some proper chicken. So just remember that, guys, as well, that when you're going out and buying proper chicken, you're just doing what them guys are doing. And, just imagine how that must feel, that you're sat around on a Sunday eating proper chicken. That's what they do. But they do it knowing that the other chicken is bad for them. And basically, that's number two. Number three, genetically modified food like sweet corn. So there's a fungi in sweet corn, so they genetically modify it. But genetically modifying something and then giving it to the people, what effect is that having on us as well? Like all these detrimental things, they're having an effect on our life. And they cause, I'm not going to say the word, but everybody knows it, begins with C, ends in R. Now, a lot of people get this in life. And is it any wonder? But the powers that be may not get it because they know better about what to touch and what not to touch. So hence genetically modified sweet corn. What is that doing to us? Well, what it's doing to us is it's actually causing these diseases, like lots of other things, like the chicken thing, for us as a human race to get these things. So, yeah, I just want to basically put it out there that, you know, you guys need to make a rapid change, because when that day comes, the powers that be, us as the people, will run all over you. And you know that. It's in films, and everything is real and nothing is unreal. And, you know, it's in films that when these clashes happen, the people always win. You know, you see it in films where the governments deprive us and we all live in poverty. But then the end result is we run over the government and we find our result. So I just want to say to you guys that you need to start just basically turning to God, because you know He's there, but you're all living by a book, a dark book with black magic and dark stuff. So you need to make a decision and do what's right for this world. Yeah, I won't say too much more, but my name is James Christopher Burden. JC, my mum's called Mary, you know. I've had my mass awakening, and I read a book on history in prison. God found me beforehand, and it was about cannibalism in Transylvania hundreds of years ago, and it made me want to turn vegetarian. And I just want to thank God, and I think potentially He's got me on a path, even though it's tough for me sometimes because I've been out of prison over 2.5 years now, and I'm squeaky clean, quit smoking 8 months, haven't touched a thing since I've been out, but I still get infiltrated with thoughts at night time, bad dreams, wake up in the morning infiltrated, all through the day. Sometimes I bump into people that wind me up, but I need to stop opening my mouth and walk on and stop biting, because these people are so divided as well. And, you know, like, we are the people, but unfortunately some of these people that are people from council estates and stuff, they'll clap the Queen. They'll, you know, maybe not Donald Trump or Boris Johnson as such, but they think the Queen's good. They think war, wearing red and black, is good. Like, how deluded can you people get? Like, wake up and literally smell the hummus, you know. But yeah, like, I think there's a plan for me. Like, I do get He Who Shall Not Be Named coming through it sometimes, like demonic stuff going on. But I'm doing my best out here, and it's about time this government does the best for us. And, you know, everybody who's watching this as well going, James is a Fruit Loop, blah, blah, blah. Am I, though? You know, what I'm saying is real and true. And, you know, if you're going to just be law-abiding government bum sniffers, then you're just as bad as them. You know, you need to realise that we as the people are stronger, and one day there is going to be a mass awakening, and somebody like myself is going to change the world. And like the series on Netflix, Messiah, everybody's going to follow. That one person is going to change the world, and it's going to be a beautiful place. So yeah, I'll leave you all to it, and hopefully this gets out there and it can shake some heads, because it needs to happen. God bless.